All right, so welcome to this week's Unikernel application spotlight. This week we're looking at Sloggo. Sloggo is a syslog collector, and it has this little dashboard uh, that runs on duckdb, so it's all embedded in. And if you look at what they say, runs as a single resource-friendly process. It's less than 10 megs. You don't need a full-blown JVM. So this is why I decided to look at it. But yeah, it's this neat little app. It's made by these Fair.io people, or Pharaoh, or I'm not sure. I can't pronounce anything. But yeah, you can ship it some syslogs, have it show up in the dash. It is I guess it has the two parts: the front end, back end, and Go. I think the front end is a Next.js chunk of stuff. But yeah, basically let's say it's not intended to be a replacement for, Elasticsearch or something like that, but I don't know. I mean, considering what it can do, I think it can do quite a bit, just from what I've played around with it. If you want to grab the package, I made one here. We can go ahead and load it up and play around with it. So we'll go ahead and start it. It's up and running, and we have our dashboard. There's no author or anything. You just start playing around with it, right? And we can ship it some logs. Now, I wrote this little script to simulate some traffic. Basically, we just ship in our syslog statements. It says Bob was here, and it just increments. Ships it over netcat. And this QO just basically as soon as this pipe is done, it hangs up and then it sleeps for a second and carries on, right? So we can go ahead and run this, and we'll start seeing our messages up here. And it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is supposed to go up to 10. Yeah, not to 10. So it's taken a while because of that sleep that I put in there. That's why. It has this live view and a refresh. You can sort by emergency or alert. You can search and filter down through all this sort of stuff. Super basic. You might want this dark view. Actually, this dark view looks way better. It's built with Ghost syslog, which is this, and I guess this came out of Influx before their 5th rewrite or whatever. So it uses this library, and then it also uses this other, I guess this is maybe Tanstack table. As you can see, it's more or less the same UI, right? So it's pretty cool. We can take a look at the package. Sloggo. So the whole thing's like 56 meg. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this because I mentioned that we had duckdb for persistence, all right? So what we can do, if we do an ops image ls on Sloggo, you can kind of see the file system as it was when it was running. And you'll see this duckdb right here. Let me do this. It can be a little bit confusing. So we have our db file, and then we have that wall file. I think if we wanted to take a look at this, we need both of those. Wall's a write ahead log. So ops image copy Sloggo. Let's see, duckdb logs db. So we got that guy out, and we got that guy out. Okay, so now we can actually run duckdb on logs, show some tables. Let's select all from logs, and it has our logs as stored in duckdb. So the persistence worked out pretty well there. Props to duckdb on that. But yeah, this is an interesting little log thing. I've been looking for something that was kind of like this, and Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I hope they work more on it. Looks like it's been 3 months or 6 months, or it's kind of hard to tell when you see the README at 3 months and then this other stuff at 6, 7 months. I guess it's 7 months is how long it's been around. But yeah, I hope they continue to work on it. But yeah, this was your Sloggo, the syslog dashboard duckdb running as a nanos unikernel. All right, till next week.